Hey, really good mental day. Just went in helmets. Really wanted to shore up a lot of things. Have a great mental day. Got some really good special teams work again. Got a lot of good scouts work, on South Alabama. And, so all in all, I thought our energy level was good and thought we were able to get a lot of good mental work. So with that, we'll open it up.
Coach, you threw a ton of them, the first 14 days. What's the process for you of paring it down and putting a call sheet together?
Yeah, so for us, it's always, we want to have a big toolbox in all phases. So it's about very NFL style. Where are our matchups? Where do we feel like we match up the best on the O-line, at tight end, at receiver? And that's how we kind of pare it down. Obviously also with what we see the other team's going to do. And we do the same thing defensively, so that's kind of how we pare it down week to week. So we can be extremely different week to week depending on what we see and what the matchups are.
When you're kind of going through that process as we get closer to a game day, are you a guy like when you go home, does that shut off or do you stay up thinking about this all the time?
Yeah, no, ask my wife. No, I do nothing else. Our favorite thing to do is for her to put on a show, and then I'll have my iPad right there watching our video. The great thing about today's day and age is technology, right? Technology is your friend. Technology makes everything more efficient and easy, so you don't have to be sitting at your desk to work. And that's what I tell our coaches. You can be a great husband and father and still work, because you can take it home with you, and that's what we try to do here.
Coach, just what do you want to see out of this football team in the next, 8-9 days before, next Saturday?
Yeah, just physical and toughness. We want to be a tough football team. We want to be a football team that establishes themselves both mentally and physically, that can handle adversity. And we want to continue to move in that direction, and we want to play for each other. We want to love each other. We want to represent Dr. Bennett and all our great fans and all our past in the right way.
I'm sure kind of with the workload going down, you want the confidence to be going up with the mental reps, like you said. Do you feel like that's the case?
Well, I hope so. Confidence is earned. Confidence is earned through preparation and repetition. If I repeatedly do things or in a really good way, then I'm very confident the next go around. But if I don't prepare, if I go to take a physics test tomorrow and I ain't studied, I ain't gonna be very confident. So confidence is earned, and we certainly hope we're earning it this week.
We probably gonna talk to Hayes Maples here in a second. Can you just tell me about how big he's gonna be for y'all this year, and just how not only physically is, but mentally how he handles that position?
Yeah, well, number one, man, he's an Eagle through and through. There's been some great linebackers play here, and he follows in the footsteps of those guys. Marshott Kenny, TJ Slaughter, those guys would love Hayes Maples. They would have hung out together if they were the same age. He's a tough guy that works every day. He's a physical guy. He really studies the game. He's become like Austin Armstrong's little brother, and I can't say enough about him as a human being. He's going to win in life. He's just a successful person, and he impacts everybody. He's an extension of what we're trying to do with this program. He represents that culture pyramid to the T.
How do you feel like he's kind of responded to the injury? Do you feel like he's getting back to what he used to be? And really that room as a whole, I know Latham's dealt with the thing. How do you kind of view that group getting closer?
I view that group, man, as a microcosm of this program. We're talented enough, but we're gritty, we're grimy, we're tough, we're mentally and physically tough. We study the game. We like it tough in that room. And they're all good players that support each other. They understand competition. They don't shy away from competition. They understand that it pushes them to be a better version of themselves. And so, man, I love that room. I do, man. It's all business in there.
Having Coach Desmond Lindsay aboard, obviously he's from around here, and what does he kind of bring to the table? Because he's kind of coached on different parts of the field on offense. What's he kind of bringing?
Yeah, so number one, he's like my brother. I mean, we were together 10 years through some really tough stops, through some really tough rebuilds. We've kind of been in the trenches together, so it's like having my brother here. He can finish my sentences, I can finish his. He's the best recruiter I've ever been around at any level, on any type of kid. And he's just unbelievable with people. You've seen it from the moment we've got here. Look how many receivers we've signed since we got here and how many we got committed. I mean, at some point I told him one day, I was like, guys, y'all got to hurry up and get some more guys committed now. Our Pop's just going to sign enough receivers to build a whole army, because that's the way he rolls. But it's bigger than football to Dez. His players would tell you he's constantly teaching them life skills, and that's what we want to do. And man, I love the guy. I do. Like I said, he's like a brother to me.
It's hard to miss kind of Austin's energy while he's out there, very vocal, uses the whistle to kind of hype the guys up, a lot of different things. For someone that maybe never seen him coach a fan out there, how would you describe Austin to people?
Yeah, extremely cerebral, unbelievable with people. Another great recruiter. Has been one of the best recruiters on every staff he's been on. He can relate to all types of people because of his heart, right? He treats others the way he would want them to treat him. And he's out there every day to try to help a young man be the best they can be. And I would say he's got to be one of the best teachers on this campus. That's no knock to a lot of our professors and everything, but I would put Austin Armstrong as a teacher up against anybody. He's great.